Hello, I'm Dave Mullen, founding partner of Altius Learning. And what we're going to talk about today is the time required to build a loyal clientele. Of all the things that you can do in terms of your leverage of your time, is having loyal clients is one of the most productive things you can do. Because loyal clients do wonderful things. They provide referrals, they bring in more assets, they do more business, they stay with you. And so the objective of all advisors should be to build a loyal client base. And one of the key drivers of loyalty is the time you actually spend with them. And in our research and our experience in working with some of the top teams in the industry, we've determined that in order to have a loyal client, you need to spend at least 10 hours a year with them, which is a lot of time. And our view is that that 10 hours needs to be either voice time or face time. It's not email time or sending them things or anything like that. It's all about the time you actually spend talking to them or seeing them. Now, the way that we suggest that advisors organize that 10 hours per client that they want to be loyal is through our monthly contact system. And our belief is that every advisor should contact their best clients, the ones that they really want to be loyal, once a month. If you contact each of your loyal clients once a month, and you do quarterly reviews to include an annual review, that's about 8 hours a year of the 10 required. And the other 2 hours we believe should be spent on doing something fun, some outside event in which you're able to engage with your client on a personal level. Now, it's certainly not limited to one a year, but it should be at least one a year. And if you allocate 2 hours to that, that's your 10 hours a year required for developing a loyal client. What that does is, if you think about the math, is if you spend 10 hours a year with each client that you want to be loyal, then it limits the number of clients that you can spend that kind of time with. And in our experience, the most successful advisors work with, or relationship managers with, 50 to 100 total clients. And if you do the math and say, if I'm going to spend 10 hours a year and I've got 100 clients that I want to be in that loyal category, that's 1,000 hours a year, and most advisors work 2,000 hours a year. So that's 50% of all your time just in your client interaction, which ultimately limits the total number of clients that you can effectively work with. Because a loyal client is worth a lot more than a client that's just satisfied. They'll do a lot more for you. So our view at Altius is quality over quantity every time. And the only way that you can have a quality, loyal client base is by spending at least 10 hours a year with them. That's our idea for today. If you like this idea, please visit our website at www.altiuslearning.com, where you can learn more about how to build a multi-million-dollar practice. Thank you.